Hey, this is Therese, Intuitive Business Mentor. I talk about business a lot, but I also know that you can't take your life out of your business. And sometimes there are seasons where it's just flowing. Life is easy. Everything is great. You're setting your goals. Life is cool. Everything's totally working. And other times it's a season where maybe there's loss or grief or change. And a number of years ago, I went through three very significant deaths. Like my mother literally dropped dead, stroke, never had been sick, totally healthy woman. My father-in-law 2 weeks later, and then a year and a half after that, my ex-husband, my boy's dad, and he's my best friend. We were still very much family. And then I had lost three other relationships that just worked themselves out. And it was like dealing with all that because my sons were young at the time, and it was, well, 17 and 21, and it was a sudden death when their dad died. So it literally, I went from like having, my mom and my father-in-law, my two parents that I had, and then my ex-husband, the man that I was raising my children with, all gone, totally alone. And it was shattering to me. And that meant I had to close up my mom's house, my father-in-law's house. I had to close up my, the ex-husband Jim's house. I had to, put all the affairs in order. It was a ton. And I barely had the bandwidth, right? Like I showed up, I saw the clients that I was blessed to serve, barely did marketing. I just did the bare minimum because my boys were really hurting. And I made it through. Right. So I had the two sudden deaths. I had the two deaths, and then, 15, 16 months go by, boom, and then Jim, sudden death. So it was this period of like, it just gotten my footing, and then boom, Jim died. And so it was a few year period where it was like, and then it came out of it. And I remember talking to a friend, and it's like on the other side, when you have nothing left to lose, because literally, I lost everybody. I lost the people that I counted on. I lost, my role as daughter or daughter-in-law, and with my ex-husband, with a wife, a former wife, I lost so much, and I was different, and I was so surprised. I remember I was talking to one of my girlfriends, and I said, I don't know what it is. It's like Nancy, I'm like fiercely here. Like I'm not just here. There's a fierceness. There's something new that's happening in me. And kind of what it was is when you've lost everything, I don't care anymore. Now, that didn't mean I didn't care. That just meant I wasn't going to sacrifice so much for other people. The codependent parts of me, the me that used to say yes when I wanted to say no, the me that tolerated stuff, I was like, no, 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 no. So I ended up writing what I call the Fiercely Here Manifesto, because I realize a lot of women, particularly women over 50, have not been given permission to be really, really fiercely present in their lives. Okay, so I want to read it to you. So, fiercely here is defined as an intense state of focus, passion, and clarity. Being fiercely here means that I source my wisdom from within, knowing exactly what actions to take and when. I ditch the belief that I must rely on others' blueprints, tactics, formulas for success. I absolutely trust that I know what I know, and I am seen, heard, and valued as a wise voice in the world. Being fiercely here means that I honor myself to take all the time and the space I need to replenish and build when things need to change. I don't collapse into self-defeating patterns of shame that keep me stuck. I am unstoppable. Being fiercely here means embodying my strength. I don't let outside critics or internal limiting beliefs stop me from living my mission. I don't mind ruffling feathers because of what I stand for. Being fiercely here means having the courage to champion for myself and those I'm entrusted to guide. I don't wait for permission to take up space, and I do what I want and I create what I want. I embrace my power. I am fiercely here. I love that so much. And when I wrote it, I just literally ran programs around that. I gave that to so many women because that's what's missing for a woman to say, oh, I know what I know, and I don't need permission to do what I want to do in the world. So my prayer for you is that it doesn't have to take a bunch of loss. You don't have to lose people, but you can just wake up one day and say, I am done. I don't want to waste this precious life playing the games. I don't want to waste my time here being small. I'm not doing it. I'm done. I am fiercely here. So I hope you just find something in this manifesto. I hope you are inspired. Maybe grab the image, print it off, put it somewhere, and just begin to live it. All right, thanks for watching. Share this video, like, comment, send some to your friends who you want to be more fiercely there. Peace and love. Bye now.